Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, aka I'm a Ghostbuster, and today I'm doing a quick review for Astronite on Xbox. Now, this was released on the 30th of November 2022, developed by Doom Games Studio, DUME, and published by Jandu Soft, who were kind enough to send me a copy for this video review, so big thank you to them for that. Now, this is a sort of classic feeling 16-bit metroidvania where you take control of the titular astronaut Astronite as he crash lands on this planet, and he basically has to explore a giant map full of different zones and secrets in classic metroidvania sort of platforming gameplay. Now, you start the game off with all of your abilities and your skills. You've got your gun, you've got your jetpack, you can dash, and then very quickly into the game, you get them all taken off you, and you basically spend the first part of the game trying to find these items and equipment to progress. Now, the game itself, like I said, the platforming is really fantastic. I really enjoyed it. It's probably the best bit of the game. The underwater segments that you seen on screen just a minute ago, they're a bit iffy. I didn't particularly like them, but on the whole, the gameplay and platforming is fantastic. Now, it's a huge, big map. Loads to explore, loads of sort of different ways to traverse it and stuff like that. Loads of different enemies and cool, like giant bosses to fight, which is fantastic. And there's also a sort of shop to buy new sort of skills and abilities and stuff like that, which come in handy. Now, the game has a very sort of striking black and white pixelated art style. I really enjoy that. I think it looks fantastic. However, it's really lacking in the sound department. It's like the art style is fantastic, but the sound design is pretty much non-existent. There is some music, but there isn't much of it. So it does feel a little bland, unfortunately, and a little quiet. Now, gameplay wise, it is quite difficult. Like I say, you do die a lot, and you end up having to do another run. Basically, um, I honestly didn't mind that. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Metroidvania fan, but I did like this game's art style. I like the sort of the character art and stuff like that, and the enemy art. It looks absolutely fantastic. One thing I didn't like though was when you do die, you lose all your money. It just seems really hard to then sort of save up to buy more upgrades and stuff like that, because you run out of money because you're dead, and then you've got to either sort of recollect it all. But like I say, it's not the end of the world. It just seems unnecessarily hard for no reason, basically. Now, you can also improve your skills with power-ups that are hidden on the map, as well as purchasing them. And like I say, it's well worth exploring the environments, looking around, seeing what you can find. Definitely rewards you for exploring. It's a fun little game. Like I say, the boss fights are cool and varied and interesting. They look fantastic. And overall, I had a really enjoyable time. Now, the game's playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S, supports smart delivery, and it's optimized for Xbox Series X and S with 4K resolution and 60 FPS. And it's priced normally at £12.49. So, overall, it's a pretty decent game. Like I say, the only thing I think lets it down is the sound design. It just was a little lacking in some areas that I feel like it could have been better. And the water sections weren't as good as the like non-water platforming sections. I mean, they're not terrible, but they're just not at the same sort of level as the rest of them, basically. But like I say, if you love sort of classic Metroidvania games, you're probably going to get a kick out of this one, and you're going to get a lot of enjoyment out of it. So definitely check it out. It's available on Xbox and other consoles right now. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.